Okay, hey everybody, this is Smitty with GHZTube here again. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video, uh, but today I am going to be doing a gameplay demo and review of Toxikk. This is a new game from Reactor Studios. It just came out today. The closed, or I'm not sure if it's closed or not, but anyways, it's the beta of the game has started today, and it is not closed. It's early access, and I know we generally I encourage people, and I try to myself shy away from early access games just because they can be such a rip-off or a tricky thing, a dishonest thing. But I think so far my impressions of Toxikk are that I would say it's worth it, but we'll go into that more later in the review. So let's take a look first at some of the options in the game, starting with the profile. There's a lot of customization, well, a fair deal of customization. First, you can choose your armor style. Right now, this doesn't have any real effect on the game. It's just the way it looks. I don't know if there's going to be any changes to that later, you know, like a mode where that matters, but I highly doubt it for this type of game. Of course, you can change your armor main color, the lines in between the armor panels, and the colors of the lights on the armor, and the camouflage pattern as well, which I prefer the hex pattern. You also can change your armor tag here. It doesn't have to be the same as your Steam name. Mine is, though. You can add a clan tag and your country. It does have achievements, but they're right now limited just to basically whatever level you are, you get an achievement whenever you get to that level. There's nothing else that I've unlocked that I've found yet. I don't think there's anything else. There's offline play, which is pretty cool. That makes me pretty excited. You know, whenever there's times you don't have access to the internet for whatever reason, you don't have to go without playing, and I wish that more shooter games did this these days. So let's take a look at the options. You have of course, the preset to Ultra, I'm using a 970, so I don't have any problem running at that level with good frame rate. You've got your anisotropic filtering, shadow detail, world detail, SSAO, achromatism. I've never heard of that one before. I don't know exactly what that is. Light shafts, texture stream, which I have turned off. Your motion blur, which I should actually have turned off, or minimum. Anti-aliasing can go up to FXAA3. Field of view goes all the way up to 120, and VSync is there, and of course you can use a frame limiter to set it exactly to how many frames you want. So let's go ahead and apply that change I made there and get into some actual gameplay. Now the tricky part is trying to find, at this point, and this might just be because it was just launched today, but the tricky part is trying to find a server that's not populated. So we're going to try to connect and see. That one's already at capacity whenever I try to join it. So let's look for another one. Refresh the list, and we'll try that one there. And so while I'm waiting here, the menu I think looks pretty good. Already full. I like the way the menu and everything looks in this game. The UI, I think, is the term that I'm looking for. It looks really nice. Join. Let's try. There we go. And now on the load screen you see, okay. Sorry, that music is really loud. So on the load screen you can see that vehicle. There's no actual vehicles in the game yet because this game that we're playing would be way too small, or the map that we're playing would be way too small for that. And this is the only map in the game currently. So, oh, nice shot. But so what is actually Toxikk? You know, I've talked about the game. I haven't actually explained what it is. It's an arena first-person shooter in the vein of Quake, Unreal Tournament, games like that. And it's I first heard about it about, I'd say about 6 months ago on the PC Master Race subreddit, and saw a trailer for it there, and I've been pretty hyped for it ever since. So I bought a early access key for it, and it came out today, and I've been playing it, and so I thought I'd give my impressions of it. Kill this guy off. There we go. So because of the genre that it is, arena first-person shooter, it is, of course, very fast-paced, and I've actually got to adjust my screen sync rate because for some reason it is looking choppy for me. Because of the genre it is, it does have a high skill ceiling. Oh my gosh, no. Adjust my, oh, I can't adjust my options. Crap. Yeah, I knew I was screwed. So because it's an arena first-person shooter, there is a high skill ceiling. So if you're coming from something like Battlefield or Call of Duty, you might have a lot of difficulty playing this game. It might not be something that you're into. Now, personally, one of my favorite games is Team Fortress 2, which is really similar to this one. So I really enjoy it, and I've actually, even though I missed PC gaming in the 90s and early 2000s when arena shooters were really a thing, I've still been wanting to actually get a chance to, you know, get into them for the first time, and this game has been the best game so far to offer me that opportunity. Because there are games like Unreal Tournament 3, Unreal Tournament 2004 that are still available on Steam, but they don't have a very active player base, so that's why I picked up this one. So I would say that if you're looking for an arena shooter in the vein of those games, if you think you have the skills or are willing to practice and learn, then I think it'd be worth it. Even though it is an early access game, even though there's only one map and 2 gameplay modes, it is a lot of fun. And I'm really surprised we lost there. So yeah, that's my conclusion. If you like first-person shooters, specifically arena shooters, and you've been looking for a new one to play, this one, even at this level, is worth getting into. It has a high skill ceiling if you're new to first-person shooters, but I would say it's a good entry point. Even if you're not familiar with arena shooters, you might be interested in this. So, Toxikk, I would say check it out. It's worth the money.